So it's 3:34 in the afternoon on April 19th, 2011. It's a Tuesday afternoon and I just got off work again. And it's time to go to the banks to cash some checks. So let's go. I talked about the check that I was expecting in the mail the other day in another video, and I checked last Friday, Saturday, and yesterday, Monday, and I figured I'd go to the person that had known more about where the whereabouts of the check would be, and it happened to be sent to that person directly, so it wasn't sent to me. But I'm happy I received it, regardless of where it was sent. My mirror's a little crooked there. I don't know how that happened. Somebody must have brushed up against it. But let me go ahead and fix it here. And as you can see, it's almost clear blue skies. A little cloudy, but it's nice and warm outside. I am maybe 5 minutes away from UNC campus, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Ooh, a Porsche convertible. And on nice days like this, you would see students, male and female, laying outside in the courtyard or out in the grassy fields near the dorms, near their dormitories. And we drove by there today, me and my co-workers, and it was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but there weren't too many. Maybe there were like a handful of people just laying out in the sun. I could go drive by there or ride by there and check out some of the girls, but not today. We could do that some other day. I've got to go to the bank right now before it closes at 5. And you see the sign there, Chapel Hill. You can take a right, and Chapel Hill is actually straight ahead too. You could go that way, but it is mostly Carborough up ahead of us. But if you know where you're going, you know where the shortcuts are. You can get to Chapel Hill this way as well. The back roads instead of the highways. I had thought about riding my bike all the way from my house to work, but if I did that, I'd be pretty tired by the time I get to work, and I'd have to wake up really early in the morning just because it takes longer to ride a bicycle. And riding on my bike, it takes maybe 20-30 minutes on my motorcycle. So you could just imagine how long it would take if I had to pedal my way from the house all the way to work. I mean, I think I'm in shape to do it, but since I have my R1, I'm gonna take advantage of it and ride it as much as possible. And for those who watch my videos, you'll get familiar with the roads that I'm taking because I've been using it. The same ones, same roads for a while now. Since I started riding my motorcycle on March 23rd or March 24th. Used to be when you got your license or your learner's permit from the North Carolina license office, they would take your picture and print out the ID right there and then. And you'd have to wait maybe 5 to 10 minutes for it to develop and for them to produce an ID. But I guess they changed that. I don't know exactly when they made the change. But when I got my license on the 23rd of March, I was given a piece of paper as a temporary, sort of a temporary license. And it had printed on there, it would be effective for like 20 days. And it would be good until I get the actual license itself. And they gave you a card that stated that you could call a certain number if you don't receive your learner's permit or license within the days that they said it should arrive to your house. But the ID showed up, so no problems with that. And I had thought about getting a vanity plate for my motorcycle, but I really didn't have a certain word that I wanted to put on there. You know, something clever, something intelligent. But, you know, I'm perfectly fine with just a regular license plate. I've never actually had a vanity plate, and I tried getting one when I had my FC3S, which is a second generation Mazda RX-7, and on the back I wanted sayonara, which is the Japanese word for goodbye. And I wanted that one so that when I drove past certain cars, you know, it would say goodbye to them. I thought that would have been funny. And I really love Japanese things, and as much as possible I'd buy everything made in Japan if I could. I would have bought the Sony Bloggie MP5 if I had heard about it sooner, but the Vado works just fine and the picture quality is excellent. I don't know where Creative is based in. I need to find out about that to know exactly where they're located, and I'll do that as soon as I get to the house. But that's it for this video. See you in the next one.